I'm very happy to be joined here again by Natasha Doing with Art Soul Life Creative Studio. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Abby. It's so nice to see you again.
Yes, you too. I'm very happy that you are joining me today because January, you have a few events coming up this month and they all sound very, very fun. So I'd like to start out by talking about the first one, Junior Kids Night. Tell me a little bit about that information and what parents should know if their children are interested in participating.
Okay, yeah. Our first event for the new year, we're kicking it off with Junior Kids Night Out with Captain Underpants. And so what we do at Junior Kids Nights Out or Kids Nights Out in general is we watch a movie and we paint, we eat pizza, we eat popcorn, and we always theme the craft to the movie. So generally, because we're a paint your own pottery studio, we're usually always doing ceramics. Sometimes we do canvas as well because we are an art studio as well. And we like to get down to basics with art a lot with the kids. So this time around, we're going to be actually painting bowls to look like underpants. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And that is actually, when is that happening? January the 12th on Friday. It's happening from 5 until 7. And parents, you can register online at www.artsoulifecreativestudio.ca, or you can call me at the studio, 306-825-2787, and I can register you over the phone if you choose.
And just before we get into the other events, for this one, is there an age limit on who can participate? Because I know it says Junior Kids Night, so maybe
Yes.
sometimes that can be confused depending on, is there an age range that you're looking for?
Absolutely. Yeah. For the juniors, we go from 5 to 8 for ages. And then when we have a kids' night out, it's 9+. And we do that for a few reasons, just to mostly eye-hand coordination, really, and the listening skills. We keep it a little bit more basic for the smaller kids and something that they can relate to a little bit more for instruction.
Now, the next event coming up is called Storybooks and Paintbrushes. Now,
Mhm.
it sounds pretty self-explanatory, but it also sounds very, mystical and, you can really have some fun with this. So tell me about what Storybooks and Paintbrushes is going to be like.
Yeah, Storybooks and Paintbrushes is our signature toddlers class, and I run it every month. And I read a story to the kids, and then we do a craft that's themed to the story. And then we eat a snack, and it's again a special snack that I make up for the kids, and it's usually themed to the story. And it's an hour long. Again, you pre-register for that online. It's from ages 2 to 5. And it runs on Thursdays from 10 to 11 whenever I do have it. So yeah, those are a lot of fun. Just to get the kids in there dirty with their hands right off the bat, and they can make their art, and really there's no boundaries. Usually it's led a little bit. We'll say, this is what we're doing. But yeah, they have a lot of fun.
Yes, it sounds awesome. And I always love exposing children to art at a very young age. I think
Yes.
it's very important because kids have wild imaginations. And what do you do with those wild imaginations? Well, you turn them into art or you write a story,
Right.
which is also a form of art. So
Yeah.
I think exposing them to art,
Yeah.
no matter what type, is incredibly important in a child's
Hmm.
development for sure. Now,
Oh, for sure.
yeah. Now, the next one is one that I'm super excited about because I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, and I'm sure a ton of people here are as well. But you have a wizarding paint party as well this month. Tell me what that is and what people can expect from it.
Well, our themed events they're keeping us busy. Lloydminster, I'm so impressed with everybody here in the community. They are huge Potterheads. And at the studio, we're Potterheads too. So with our theme nights like this wizarding party, we're gonna run a bingo throughout the event. It'll be all themed, so you have to bring your trivia knowledge. And we'll have prizes as well throughout for bingo lines and such. And then we'll have tons of different kinds of pottery to paint. It'll be themed to the show. And we'll have lots of different cool sayings and slogans and, fun fandom stuff from the show that you can actually put on your pottery pieces. So then you can make it truly unique, one of a kind. And we're opening up the studio entirely this time. Normally we would just host events in our event room. They've just grown in popularity over the year. And so now we're opening the entire studio to our events. So we have 36 seats. We opened it from ages 8 to 99. And there's a really awesome mix so far. We only have, I think, I want to say maybe 7 seats left. And the ages range from 8 to 70. So it's gonna be a blast. Lots of themed food straight off the trolley. Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful.
That sounds amazing, and it's amazing to hear
Hmm.
that you guys are expanding and using more of your
Yeah.
space because there's so much popularity with these events. I think that's
Yes.
fantastic, and it's really getting
Yeah.
people, even adults, getting them back into that creative
Yeah.
mindset that they may have
Yeah.
lost because of work or school or what have you. So
Hmm.
I think these events are fantastic, with the children. I love, the exposure to art, and then adults falling in love with art, I think is amazing. And of course, again, who doesn't love Harry Potter? It's pretty easy to be a Harry Potter fan. So I think that's going to be a fantastic night. And I can't wait to hear
Yes.
more about different events that you have coming up
Hmm.
this year as well. So thank you so much for
Yes.
joining me today. And I wish you the best of luck for your events this month.
Thank you so much, Abby, for having me.